Welcome back to our channel, and thank you all for tuning in and thank you all for supporting us. And we shall continue to bring you the latest news as they happen. But if you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so. My brothers and my sisters, please let us work together with our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality. Is a group of women under the aegis of Amalgamation of Northern Women Association on Saturday demanded referendum to allow Biafrans choose whether or not to remain in Nigeria. My brothers and my sisters, you can see that the Fulani Nigerian government are in trouble. They have lost all the support. They have lost them. Northerners and Southerners are tired of this fraud called One Nigeria, but politicians and their thugs are the only ones loyal to One Nigeria. They are the only ones. The Northern women whose spouses, fathers, and children are being used by the Fulani Janjaweed Nigerian government to massacre Biafrans instead of allowing them to choose if they want to be part of Nigeria or not. The Northern women said that amalgamation does not mean that Biafrans can't propose to leave Nigeria when they are tired. My brothers and my sisters, you can see that our referendum is around the corner. It's knocking at the door. It's knocking at the door. The Northern women have staged a protest. They staged a protest in Abuja against the second civil war that the Fulani Nigerian government wants to, create. They want to create a second civil war. They want to fight a second civil war, the Fulanis, but no one is supporting them. They have asked the late Buhari government and the leadership of the National Assembly that are led by Fulani Janjaweed to put machinery in motion for a referendum on the Biafran question with a view to allowing the Biafrans to secede peacefully from Nigeria. That is what we are asking for. Biafrans are asking for a peaceful, secession. A peaceful one. And that is what Biafrans are asking for. According to the Northern women, they said when our men were killed, they were raped, and their children were rendered orphans, and they have nowhere to run to. That was the experience they had during the Nigerian genocide civil war. It was a bitter experience. According to the women, their leader and the spokesperson, Hadiza Adamu, she spoke on behalf of other Northern women during the protests. She said, Nigerian history have shown that women carry the heavy burden of war and act of insurrection and terrorism. She said they have gone through it from 1967 to 1970, when their men died and left them with children to care for out of nothing. Other men that survived simply moved on, but were never, moved on. They never moved on. You see, my brothers and my sisters, the Northern women have, threatened the Nigerian Fulani government that they will have no other option than to recall their husbands, their spouses, their children from the Nigerian military. They will recall them. That's what they have said. They said that the aftermath of the civil war and the suffering left lifetime scars in their hearts and on their body. It is for this reason that they have come together today, that's Saturday, and say that they don't want another civil war. They don't want it. But the Fulani Janjaweed are too stubborn. They are very stubborn, but they have lost all their supporters. They have lost it. They have lost it because this is not 1967 to 70 era. It is not. According to the Northern women, they said they have therefore unanimously called on the late Buhari government and the leadership of the National Assembly, especially the Fulani leader, Dr. Ahmed Lawal, and the Speaker of the House, the Fulani slave Speaker, Femi Gbajamiala, to immediately call for a referendum in the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. They said that let Biafran choose to live in peace. Let them go in peace. That any tribe that wants to secede, they have the right of self-determination. They have it. They have the right of self-determination. And they should allow Biafra to go, or else they will have no other option than to recall their spouses, recall their children and their husbands and their fathers from Biafran land, serving the Fulani Nigerian military. They said in light of this that they are saying enough is enough, and let the Fulani Nigerian presidency allow for a referendum that will make the Biafran realize their long-term dream of being Biafran nation. They said no more killings, no more killings. They have said it because they know that Eastern Security Network have decimated lots of their spouses, lots of their husbands and fathers and children. So they are begging the Fulanis that they should allow this thing to end. They should give Biafran referendum so that they will go in peace. My brothers and my sisters, you can see that the freedom is just knocking at the door. Even the northern women, who bears the largest problem because of this stubbornness of the Fulani Janjaweed, are now begging. They are begging. And there is nothing the Nigerian government can do about it. You know, there are, in the Nigerian security forces, dumped over 35 unidentified bodies at the Federal Medical Center, Owerri, Imo State. This is because the Janjaweed Serikin Fulani governor, Hope Uzodinma, have invited them to kill Biafrans. The Biafrans in the southeast have not recorded such killings since the civil war ended in 1970. Biafrans are picked from the comfort of their homes and killed by both Nigerian security forces and their criminal DSS. And they dump them daily at the morgues, at the mortuary. A widow in Abia State, Edith Amadi, narrated how her son, Onyebuchi Anthony Amadi, 27, and nephew, Obinna Onyebuchi Egeku, 30, were allegedly killed by the Nigerian security forces, in the aftermath of the attack on the state CID by unknown gunmen. Accusing the Nigerian army of murdering her son and others in cold blood, she said her son and nephew and another boy simply identified as Onye Photo, who is a photographer, were arrested in their family house at Ogu Achara, Umahia, hours after the attack. The widow said her son and other victims were weeks away from their family house and were not members of any unknown gunmen that allegedly attacked police stations, and they just took them and they killed them. Extrajudicial killing. According to a report, these have led to not less than 170 open killings, secret abduction, and permanent disappearance, of feared unlawful execution in custody of no fewer than 550, and general arrest and abduction of not less than 2,100 Biafran youths. The arrested stroke abducted are presently held in open and secret dungeons located within and outside the southeast region and Biafra land. And among those outside the southeast are Makurdi prison in Benue State, where over 300 Biafran youths were recently found to be transferred and kept. Others are conventional and unconventional military, police, and DSS detention facilities in Abuja, Niger State, and other undisclosed locations in the northern Nigeria. They are also in Owerri, Awka, Port Harcourt, and Abakaliki State CID and prison or correction facilities, such as Owerri Prison, holding over 130 and including 107 remanded days ago. My brothers and my sisters, you can see what the Fulani Janjaweeds are doing. And that is why, Chukwu Okike Abiama is making their women also to weep, because they cannot make Biafrans women to be childless, and their women who have children, they will not. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for supporting our channel. Please watch out for the next, and bye-bye for now.